And we're wrapping up our special series, Life Changers, with the moment we've all been waiting for. Kathie Lee's going to bear it all. Yes, her midriff. She is.
Right. But I did go in for a little fat melting session with a new piece of equipment called Excellus. The machine uses a new form of radio frequency wave energy to melt the fat cells away. You got to see this. We are in Dr. Patricia Wexler's office. I have been in this office a long time.
She says she wants to lose that belly fat, and she's been talking about it since the beginning. Since we started working together, she keeps saying, I hate my pooch, my poof.
I've got this tummy thing.
Her menopause.
I got my menopause now.
Her snooky poof.
She has no snooky poof like I do.
She's teeny. She's always bloated.
And I do feel bloated today.
Like I've heard it all, and it's gross. So let's get that procedure going. Chop, chop.
I've had 2 cesarean sections, and the last one was 17 and a half years ago. I'm tired of, having to suck my stomach in. I used to have a stomach like this. It was concave, even after my babies. I don't think I will ever be this way again. I'm more this way now.
You're going to be drinking a lot of water for me.
That'll be new for me. That's a good thing.
She has not been drinking water. I was watching her. She was like, I'm having water. I'm like, you had 2 sips of water and 8 sips of wine.
Hey.
I know she's supposed to be hydrating, but I don't think she understands what hydrating really means.
I'm not crazy about pain, but no pain, no gain. But she says this isn't painful. All right, hot.
It's off. No.
I'm more afraid of how my fat's gonna look on TV.
The fact that she's doing it is gutsy, and if it ends up anywhere but on our show, you're dead. You're dead.
Okay, so apparently the good news is I've lost 3/4 of an inch. I still feel bloated. Did I have fuzz in my belly button this time?
No fuzz. It was clean as a whistle.
I had fuzz and a seed in my belly button last time. It is so embarrassing. What kind of seed? Grape. Ouch! I am starting to feel quite a difference, actually, and my friends, which is disturbing to me, are really seeing a difference.
No matter what I say, I'm in trouble.
Okay, I've lost 1 1/4 inches off the poof. Good job,
Wow,
Allie.
Allie Berger, hats off.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yes.
And if it is really on the Jumbotron, I'm going to actually find out where you live.
All right, dermatologist Pat Wexler is here to tell us what really happened behind closed doors. Hey, how are you?
Hi,
And she is the greatest. She is the absolute greatest. When I turned 40, I didn't want to do all the surgery and stuff like that. And everybody said the finest cosmetic. And also, she does all kinds of other procedures.
Things, yeah.
But dermatologist in the world is Patricia Wexler.
Oh, well, that's
so,
nice.
for an
Thank
awful lot of people, you guys, I just want you to know I won't name names, but who look unbelievable for their age, they all go to Pat.
Yes. Tell us, what's the final result? Because we didn't get the final result, Kath.
Well, Em, the technician, was going to measure me this morning. Last time it was 1.5 inches.
Right.
And I did the procedure last Tuesday for the 4th time, Pat.
For the 4th time.
And I think it's close to 2 inches.
It was just about 2 inches.
Tell us about the procedure.
2 inches off a lower abdomen with just doing an external melting procedure in 4 weeks is quite extensive.
Tell us how it works, Pat.
You know what? It uses radio frequency waves to melt the fat from the outside in, and then when the fat melts, it's carried out by the lymphatic system, and you pee it out, basically.
Right. I love it when she talks dirty.
But we have 2 heads to the machine. One head melts the fat, and the other head actually tightens the skin.
Oh.
So it works on any area of the body, and if you have no fat, but you just have loose skin, you can come in and just have the skin tighten.
How expensive is this procedure?
It's actually so moderately priced, it's amazing.
How much, though, for people who...
Depending if you need just tightening or just melting, it can be anywhere from $1,500 to under $2,000 for both procedures.
For the whole procedure.
Yeah. So that's amazing.
Who's not a candidate for that?
Basically, if you have a defibrillator,
okay,
if you have a pacemaker.
Oh, now you tell me. Oh, just kidding.
What about...
I may have one by the end of today.
People are always asking about cellulite. Does it do anything for that?
It does not do anything for cellulite, but a machine is in the works for cellulite using ultrasound.
Okay.
So cellulite is a whole other animal. But this is a unique technology because it's continuous radio frequency waves. So the temperature that's maintained is continuous.
Yeah.
So you're melting an entire area at one therapeutic temperature.
It's good for trouble spots, right? Trouble spots.
You actually are the only patient that's complained about, you know, pain. But I do have to say, if you were a captive during World War II, we'd all be speaking a different language.
I told her that. I said I'd be the worst spy. I'd give up every secret before we started.
Yeah,
I don't like that stuff.
So,
but I came back and I did it, and I want to thank him.
You're great.
M was amazing.
You're
love
a warrior.
You're
definitely
you,
a warrior.
I don't care what anybody says. I think you're the greatest thing in the world.
Is you don't have a lot to lose.
Well,
so
now I don't. It's gone.
It's gone.
Thanks,
and you know what? The work continues. Just at a month, you have just contraction of the tissue. At 2, 3, 4 months, you're making new collagen, which is tightening the skin, which acts like the blood so it's going to even be better.
Pat, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Coming up, congratulations.
Blasting the fat around your belly might be a little easier than you ever realized when it comes to getting rid of those stubborn pounds. A new body contouring system could help to do that. Chris Bailey is a director of Skinnovative and is here to show us how this works. So glad you're with us this morning. This is one of the only ones in the country. We're lucky to have it right here in Houston, it sounds like.
It's one of the first 5 in the country, the first one in Texas. It's the new Excellus body shaping device that we're using for body contouring, cellulite reduction, and skin tightening.
Well, let's go on ahead and get this started. We can give our viewers an idea of what happens. And the patient had this done on Friday, I believe, for the first time. Is that correct?
She did. She had her first treatment on Friday, and when she came in this morning, she said she had seen a difference already. So.
Wow. And this is after having 3 babies,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Explain to us what you feel right now as this is being rubbed over your abdomen.
Just a slight warming. That's about it. No discomfort at all.
And you really could tell a difference after 1 treatment.
Yes, I waited 2 days just to make sure it wasn't a figment of my imagination, and I actually went to my husband yesterday, and he could tell a big difference as well.
So if the hubby's seeing a difference, you know, there probably is a difference. Can you really see the difference that quickly on most patients?
Yeah, that's one of the nice advantages to this machine is that, you know, there's a lot of non-invasive techniques on the market, but this one actually works much faster. It takes fewer treatments, and most people are seeing a difference after 1 or 2 treatments.
And how many treatments ideally? Because so many of them, it seems like sometimes you even have to go back 15 times.
Right. And with this treatment, the recommended protocol is only 4 treatments, and we've seen anywhere from 1 to 6 inches of circumference loss in 4 treatments. So
how can that be? What is happening where she could tell an immediate difference?
So some of it is the way this device delivers energy is a little bit unique in that it's targeting that fat layer much more efficiently than many other machines, and so it's sending heat down anywhere from 1 to 3 centimeters. And that as that heats up those fat cells, it causes the fatty acids to come out and shrink those fat cells. It's also over time getting some collagen contraction, and so we're getting a skin tightening effect also.
And again, do you just feel sort of a warming
Just
feel?
a nice massage right now.
Really? And that's it. And what body parts do you do this procedure on?
So this is any body part really. We're using it for those stubborn areas that, you know, we talk to people every day that say, I go to the gym, I try to eat right, but I just have this area on my stomach or my hips or my thighs that I just can't seem to get rid of. And so the nice thing with this treatment is, I don't know if you can see the little grid on Deanna's stomach, but we're able to treat about a 5-inch by 7-inch area at a time. And so because we treat such small areas, we're able to really customize the treatment so that we can do anywhere from 1 to 8 zones in a session That allows us to treat maybe on the abdomen, the love handles, inner thighs, outer thighs, saddlebags, all those problem areas that we have.
In just
issues.
a matter of minutes, really, it sounds like.
Right. It takes about 4.5 minutes to treat each zone, so the treatment's very short. Even if we do 8 zones, you know, we're done in about 40 minutes.
And then how much time do they need to allow in between each treatment?
About 7 to 10 days.
Okay, so this is going to take about a month, probably, to get exactly what you're looking for. But again, this isn't for somebody who's morbidly obese or very overweight. It's for someone who is at a healthy weight and they just want to tighten up those trouble spots.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if people are, you know, many people are 20 to 30 pounds overweight, and they're great candidates. If someone needs to lose 50 or 60 pounds, they probably need to go on a weight loss program before they would do something like this.
Now, is it affordable? Because, you know, times are tight for people right now. Is this something people are going to be able to afford?
They are, and this has been probably about half the price of some of the competing technologies. Depending on how many zones someone has treated, it can range from about $900 up to a couple $1,000s.
Okay, but again, much more affordable than some of the other ones, or certainly more than plastic surgery,
Absolutely.
I would say. Well, thanks for coming in, and we hope you get your results that you want. Thanks for showing us your belly. You sure are brave, and you look very toned after 3 babies. Good to talk to you.
Spirit of Louisiana. This is Louisiana's news leader. Channel 4's Eyewitness News Night Watch.
This is very important, guys. There is new technology on the market that can lift your face, reduce wrinkles, or make your body thinner and tighter while reducing cellulite. It may sound too good to be true, but doctors say they have the studies to prove it works. Medical reporter Meg Ferris has tonight's Wrinkle-Free Friday.
Kathie is in her 50s, teaches yoga, and has always put importance on health. What Kathie didn't like was the sagging around her jowls. Turn to the new Excellus.
It feels fine. Actually, I could close my eyes and take a nap. It's nice, it feels warm. There's no problem. I mean, it's really quick and easy.
Dr. Mary Lupo started using the Excellus on patients such as Kathie in December.
It's an option for people who want a little bit of a brow lift and who do not want any kind of surgery and do not want any kind of needles. We're using it on the abdomen for people who have very loose skin as a result of childbearing or extreme weight loss, and they have loose skin. We're using it on arms to tighten loose skin on the arms, the loose skin above the knees. It has a myriad of applications.
Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Margaret Weiss is an assistant professor of dermatology at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. Her clinic was among the first in the U.S. to try the Excellus and to gather data on patient results.
If you take measurements of a body area like the waist, the flanks, the thighs, the arms, and then you compare those measurements after 4 treatments over a 2-month period, then people are seeing significant reductions, which is exciting.
Doctors say you not only see immediate results, but the full effects 4 to 6 months later.
The way radio frequency works is it really causes 2 things. It causes an immediate contraction of the collagen bundles, which is why you oftentimes see that sort of immediate wow effect, that immediate lift. But it's really the long-term generation of collagen that gives us that longer-term effect.
They have actually done some very interesting studies. They've done ultrasounds on the skin and have actually shown that the fat has decreased, that there's definitely skin tightening. And when they've treated like around the edge of the arm and they've measured the circumference, before and after a series of treatments, they've shown that it's smaller.
Dr. Weiss says she's tried it on her face for skin tightening and in her thighs for circumference reduction. and she noticed the difference.
For all skin types, because it is a colorblind technology, because of the energy flow control and the cooling mechanisms, the epidermis and where the skin pigment is protected, so you can use this on all ethnic groups.
For people like Kathie who want no downtime, the Excellus is the easiest trip to the doctor she's ever had.
You could walk right out of the office and go out and go to work or wherever you want.
For Wrinkle-Free Friday, I'm Meg Farris.
Also known. This tightens the entire body, right, doctor?
Right. This is something great. This is the newest radio frequency device approved by the FDA. It's called Excellus. You can tighten skin on the body, the arms, the back, the neck.
Does this replace liposuction?
No, it doesn't replace liposuction, but you can recontour the fat and reduce fat. What's so nice about the device is pretty much painless. You do it every 2 weeks for about 4 times. You see the results after the second treatment. You simply scan the skin. It tells you how warm the skin is getting.
Is that hurting you?
By the temperature. And you can also change the energy levels where you're cooling the skin and heating the fat to reduce
so this is
and take off
you,
inches.
This has reduced you in here?
Yes, we have some before and after pictures of the patient. So you're tightening and you're reducing and removing inches. Notice the before and after. Notice the improvement in the love handles. And this is great because you can virtually have no pain when you do the procedure. A patient comes in, they leave, they're fine.
We thank you, Dr. Brandt. Stick around. I'm going to have everything done. As soon as this is over, I'm going to do everything that's here, right? Not really.
Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
It is now 9:18. Let's get you over to Erica for more.
All right, Raul. Medical experts worldwide are calling losing fat the new frontier in cosmetic procedures. The trend is to get slimmer without surgery. Dr. Melinda Silver of Body Logic MD is here with more on the cutting-edge technology called Excellus.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, so first of all, what is Excellus?
Well, Excellus is an aesthetic device that delivers controlled thermal energy to deep tissues in the body to have the effect of skin smoothing and to have the effect of reducing inches.
Okay, so we have a lovely model here who's very brave. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. And you're going to kind of show us how this works.
Right. Well, there's applications from face to body. You could do head to toe. On the face, you can use it to smooth out wrinkles. And it's a very easy procedure. And there's no downtime and there's no pain. It's very, very painless. This helps to make the skin tighter. And you can also use it on the neck area. This is a very common, troublesome area.
It is.
And this will deliver heat at a constant temperature. At the same time, there's an advanced cooling system that keeps the skin cool so there's no pain whatsoever. You can also do the body with this other tip, and with the body, this procedure will help to collapse the fat cells.
Okay.
So it makes them smaller, it shrinks the fat cells, and as a result, you lose inches, you get tighter. So they had a study that showed that the circumferential girth, which means the waist or around the abdomen, got smaller with these treatments. And the treatments, like I said, are not painful, and it's very quick, and it's very easy to do in the office, and there's no downtime for the patient.
All right, as you continue to do that, we have some video to show. It seems almost too good to be true. No pain, no side effects. How could that be? How could that even be true and have these great results?
Well, the machine uses radio frequency, and it uses volumetric heat to heat up the tissue.
And that's what we're looking at
here. And that's what we're looking at here. And what it does is that it just shifts the water from the fat cell somewhere else, so it collapses the fat cell, and it makes the fat cell shrink.
Okay. How much are we talking about for this procedure?
Well, the procedure is very affordable.
Okay.
And it's much more affordable than some of the pricier machines, because you don't have to use a separate attachment for each patient, so that makes it very affordable as well. And for Fox viewers, I am giving a promotion right now. You'll get 50% off the already affordable package treatment if you come and see me, and I think the information is going to come on the website.
Yeah.
You can email also at silvadoctors@cox.net, and we can set up the time. There are going to be limited spots, because it's very, very, very popular right now, because it's the latest and greatest.
So how much are we looking at for the price?
Well, each area is about $500 per treatment.
Okay.
And the treatment can last anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. No anesthesia, no downtime, no side effects. I mean, they did a clinical study with 60 patients, and all of the patients lost inches, and the only side effect that a couple patients had were redness at the site that went away, you know, in a matter of minutes, quickly. So it's a wonderful, wonderful procedure.
Let's take a look at some before and after pictures, if we could. We'll go ahead and put those up. Okay, so this is a woman that obviously had it done on her face. So how many treatments would you say it would take to get this kind of result?
Well, for optimal results, the clinical studies show that you should have 4 treatments between 1 to 2 months apart. So you could do each treatment 1 to 2 weeks apart.
And then you would have these kind of results?
Yes. 4 treatments. This was after 4 treatments, 2 months.
Wow.
In 2 months.
You really see it with the chin one there.
Right.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much, Doctor, for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And we've got more information on you up on the full screen right there. Dr. Melinda Silver, MD. Her phone number's there. And we've got more information on Dr. Silva as well as Excellus on our website, fox5sandiego.com. You can go there right now. Click on that Scene On button. All right, Raul, back to you.
CBS News. It's The Early Show.
If you're thinking of doing some spring spruce up on your body, but you don't want to go under the knife for cosmetic surgery, there are now several non-invasive procedures available to you these days. Dermatologist Janine Downey is here to look at some of the newest options. Nice to have you back with us this morning, Doctor.
Thank you, Erica. Great to be back.
So the difference, just real quickly, between an invasive and a non-invasive is really the scalpel in many ways.
Right, exactly. And the invasive procedures tend to have much more downtime. They tend to be more costly. And because there's more downtime, there tend to potentially be more side effects.
Okay, so this is a little quicker.
It's quicker.
A little bit less expensive.
Yes, exactly.
Still, you know, shelling out some cash for this. But,
exactly.
So the first one you're going to show us is something called Excellus.
Right.
What does it do?
Okay, so Excellus means thin in Latin. It's fabulous. It's new radio frequency technology where we can actually tighten the skin and melt the fat. So I melted away saddlebags on myself that I've had for forever. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me.
That before and after is amazing. The after is not retouched, right?
Right, no, the after is
So it does more than just sort of firm up the underneath layer. It actually
tightens. Yeah, it actually tightens. So it's radio frequency. It actually, the heat goes down 2 centimeters into the deep dermis, and it actually, causes a metabolic activity onset, which causes the fat cells to break apart. It goes into your lymphatics. You drink a ton of water. Yeah. And you basically pee the fat out. It's completely safe.
Sounds good to me.
It's got no side effects. Good for all skin types. It's amazing. It's amazing technology. We're really excited.
So talk to us a little bit more as you show us. Joanne has graciously offered, where as we see how it works here. It's popular for stomach, also for chin, I understand, and for your arms. And this is for most women. No matter how much time you spend in the gym, it's really difficult in certain areas.
So it's targeted fat tissue lipolysis, which means the fat cells are breaking apart. It's unbelievable. So what this is great for people that, are trying to exercise, but, are not really getting anywhere with stubborn, resistant areas of fat. So saddlebags, the fat knee pads above the knees. Yep. Some of my patients are doing it for their ankles. You can actually do it on your face. It's got a face piece on it too. We're very excited.
And we see the chin there before and after. How much is this going to cost me?
Okay, so it's not going to be awful. It's going to wind up costing you about $500 per treatment session, so about $2,000
because you need about 4 treatments.
4 treatment sessions. Some people need 6. It depends on the actual person.
So that's one option. Thank you very much.